We've got two very interesting and important conversations left. The one is, I suppose, mostly the other users of the PGMs. I honestly can't remember why 25 years ago I was involved in a gold mining company, small company, I don't think it exists anymore, Harmony. And for some reason, we ran an ad campaign. And I honestly can't remember why. We must have been just wasteful with shareholders' money. About platinum. The only good use for platinum is you shove it up the back end of a motor car. It was a fantastic ad. It caused a lot of stir. Now, the rest of the conversation is about how do we get palladium and platinum to be more than just stuff that you shove up the back end of a motor car. Nah? So we've had the conversation about internal combustion engines. It's not such a scary story at all, but we're now going to talk about, firstly, palladium and other uses of palladium, and then we're going to expand that to just all the other industrial jewelry and other demands for the PGM group. Very important conversations, and then we get to the last three shareholders or investors left in the PGM space, and we're going to talk to them about why do you still invest in this space now. So I think it's really a fantastic opportunity to introduce Dmitry Izotov, the CEO of the Palladium Center for Nornickel. I asked him, what the hell do you guys do? He says, well, we do some serious research. We've got some 100 patents, and we're going to change how the world sees the use of palladium. No big job here. Thank you very much for joining us. It's yours.
Hello. Thank you, Bernard. Hi, everybody. Nice to meet you all here at this great event. I'm very excited. It's the first time I'm presenting our center here in South Africa among the world biggest PGM experts. I hope you enjoy it and become inspired about the palladium future as much as we are. I want to start saying thank you to the conference team for inviting us and providing the opportunity to tell you a bit more about our big market development program. So I understand that everybody wants some wine, that's why I will try to be short. So before we deep dive into the Palladium Center itself, a couple of messages about Nornickel. I will not spend much time here, but some key messages. So we're still the world's biggest palladium producer and high-grade nickel producer. We're still one of the big world producers of platinum, of copper, and producer of 6 other precious and base metals such as gold, silver, iridium, rhodium, and so on. So we also develop our asset base. Our new copper project in China is now on the way. But more important, we develop our business model, making a big shift towards technologies and innovations. Actually, our team joined Nornickel in 2021. There were no artificial intelligence solutions driving real economic effects for the company. By the end of 2024, 80% of our equipment is operated based on machine learning and computer vision algorithms. Our biggest mining mill is operating based on machine learning automatically. It's one of the rare cases in the world, I guess. So the operator is not involved. And the algorithm is learning on the information like every 15 minutes. And that is really a big thing for us. The approved economic effect on EBITDA is now $200 million per year from innovations. So we have come to Nornickel to make the things done. In new materials, based on our historical institute infrastructure, we're launching some strategic projects in our strategic divisions. So these are the battery materials, the metal powders, and the palladium-based products. So now about the Palladium Center. First of all, about the goal setting. Palladium Center has 3 main goals: tons and tons and tons of new palladium industrial applications on the market. In number, we have set ourselves the target to develop 100 plus new palladium-based materials by 2030, which means launching 15 to 20 projects each year. We are very confident about the bright future of the palladium, so there is no need to ban Russian palladium. We will give you a lot of demand, so you better think about the supply. So why do we think that palladium has a bright future? There are actually 2 reasons for that. The first one, from the economic standpoint. Look, palladium is the most mined metal, and it is most diversified, because we have not only South Africa, but also Russia, and both of our countries has its issues, but still 2 big geographies is safer than one. And the second, from the chemical standpoint. PGMs are in many cases substitutes, we all know it, but what more important, they are complementary. The results of thousands of experiments we made gives us a confidence to state that PGM alloys, in the most cases, give better results than PGMs, than sold PGMs itself, in terms of both efficiency and the lifetime. Here we understand that with alloying PGMs, the recycling gets more complicated. And that is why we're working closely with the refiners to bring to the market not only new palladium-based technologies, but to learn people how to recycle it more easier and in the optimal way. So our approach is to become a technological partner for PGM product producers. And basically what we do is we find the perspective project where palladium can give very clear competitive advantages. We then find the best scientific team who can make this project in the best quality, in the shortest terms. We make the prototype, then we arrange the wide industrial testing among the end users, collect the feedback, improve our product, and then provide licenses to the producers of the PGM materials. So this construction actually is the mutual benefit for everybody. Local producers can produce more on their capacities. We get more palladium demand, we drive the price, and everybody, it's a win-win model. So as you understand, this approach requires to build a very solid network of trusted partners, and that is a real big priority for us. We are lucky to have the support of furious Russian scientists with whom we have reached, as we call it, the baby-born development terms. So it takes us 9 months from the scope on the paper to successful lab testing. When we are discussing the possible terms with our foreign partners, we never get the terms shorter than, let's say, 1.5 years, and on average it is 2 years. So these are really very good fundamental science base in catalysis and in alloys there in Russia. We also see big interest from the mega-size consumer Asian market, from both the producers and the end users. They are all willing to test new materials and then quickly to scale up them. We sincerely hope that the challenging times will pass by and the perimeter of our collaboration will increase. So now, I guess the most interesting part about the portfolio. So what our current portfolio looks like and where we believe the new tons of palladium applications will come from. So we divide our portfolio into two sections. The one part refers to finding new palladium applications which help to scale new growing industries in line with the world megatrends: energy transition, ESG, artificial intelligence development. So in renewables, we see big perspectives for palladium in solar energy, in hydrogen, and in biofuel. Electronics. Electronics is definitely an inspiring part of new markets. We see perspectives in conducting elements for electronic devices, in new hard density drives, and in OLED displays. Another part of our portfolio refers to existing markets. And here we have two approaches. The first one will look at some traditional oil chem processes that now do not use PGMs, some nickel catalyst or copper catalyst. Then we go to the end users, collect the feedback, understand where is the request for raising efficiency, and see whether the palladium can help in this situation. And the second one is we look at traditional PGM applications, where adding palladium can significantly improve the material's qualities and the economics for end users. So we launched at the end of 2023, so it's like we're 1 year and 1 quarter old. We already have 25 products in our portfolio, and we expect that by 2030, 40 to 50 tons of annual long-term demand will come from our program. Additionally, we expect that around 50 tons will come in the short-term perspectives from one-off installations. I will not stay long here talking about certain projects, just because we have some time limits, but I will be open to discuss it during the question session. So the last one, but not the least. As I mentioned previously, developing the partner network is a big priority for us. We are open to develop long-term, trusted relations with very different partners, with analytics, with scientific groups, with manufacturers, with end users. Maxim and Anna are also here today, and they will be ready to answer any questions, our leaders in analytics and commercialization. So we're happy to discuss opportunities and welcome you in our beautiful Palladium Lab, located in the heart of the Innovation Center of Moscow, near the Moscow State University. We'll launch it in summer, and we open the doors for the visitors in the 4th quarter of this year. Once again, we definitely will not be able to create and bring to market 100 new products by ourselves. So let's collaborate and make Palladium together greater than ever. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you. Come.